Now, here comes the head. Let's go. Give me a hand, will you, Brian?
And presto, a child is born. Wish they were all this easy.
Someday I'll get a chance to mop your brow like they do in the movies. At least you could perspire a little.
How is she, Herb?
Couldn't be better. A baritone.
A tenor.
Well, anyway, it's a boy.
Take care of the baby for me, will you, Brian?
Right.
Umbilicus of a boy, pink for a girl.
I'm sick of those colors.
Well, you can clean her up and roll her on into her room.
All right, Doctor.
How's your golf, Brian?
Rotten. Nothing but double bogeys. I'll sell you my clubs.
I sold them to you, don't you remember?
Uh-huh.
You finished?
In a second. There we go. God bless these nimble fingers.
Let me take a look.
I'm thinking of writing a book. My life in a sand trap.
Brian, take a look at him.
What's the matter?
I don't know. Sounds like a heart lesion.
Oh, let me listen.
Now, just look at him for a second.
He does look peculiar. Hey, let me hear his arm.
Fifth finger turned inward. Ears small, with abnormal kinks and curves.
Yeah. Sounds like a lesion.
Eyes rolling upward. Constant thrusting out of the tongue. Yeah, that all fits. Brian, stand back a foot and look at his face. Not feature by feature, but just the whole face. What do you look like to you?
Mongoloid? Yeah, I think you're right.
Look at the slant of the palpebral fissure. I'm sure I'm right. You know, some people have families because they think it's the proper thing to do. But these two have kids because they really want them. Now I've got to go out and tell them they've got a mongoloid idiot.
Let me bring in Lillis and Taylor. Let's check it just to be sure.
Go ahead. Look at you. You're only 5 minutes old, and you've got no future at all. Poor little dumb thing. Why does this have to happen? Why?
Dr. Sheeran, Dr. Gerald Sheeran, Dr. Nelson, Dr. Peter Nelson.
Hey, you did it again.
Hello, Jerry.
Thanks a lot, Doc. Have a cigar with. Well, I don't have a cigar, but maybe I'll reward you by paying our bill instead. And she's really out, isn't she? I don't know, am I making any sense? This is the third time. I'm just as excited as I was the first. 2 boys and a girl. We haven't even thought of a name for this one, and I'm ready to try for number 4.
Jerry.
Doc, will you excuse me for babbling on? I'm just so happy.
Jerry.
Doc, when will she wake up? I can't wait to talk to her.
Oh, it'll be for another hour or so. Jerry, I want to tell you something.
What is it?
This is a little rough.
What is it? What's the matter?
Jerry, sit down, will you?
Well, come on, tell me. Is he dead?
No.
Well, what is it then?
Do you know what a mongoloid is?
one of those... Their faces, they look... They're imbeciles.
That's right.
What'll we do with him?
Well,
how can I tell her? How can I say a thing like that to Lee? I can't. I'd rather tell her he died.
Jerry, maybe I can help you.
Good evening, Doctor.
Evening.
Is there anything I can do for you?
No.
The suspense is killing me. Bless you, Larry. You're the first person that I've had today in here that didn't say, when it reaches 200, sell. Well, you got the blood pressure of a man of 50.
You need all that equipment to tell my age?
It couldn't be better, Larry. Now, hold still.
I know any number of cute ones to go with this procedure.
Come in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right, Brian. Hello, fellas. Brian McSorley, Clarence Preston.
How are you?
How do you do? Huh? What's the matter with you?
They just arrested Bill Conrad.
Arrested him? What for?
Murder.
Oh, you're kidding.
I'm not. That mongoloid baby he delivered yesterday morning.
Oh, yeah. He had me in to look at it.
Well, it died 5 or 6 hours later. And they found 1.5 grains of morphine in it at the autopsy. A nurse saw Bill administer the hypo in the nursery.
And she turned him in. Poor guy. Well, I suppose he's not the first doctor ever to... Open your mouth. I suppose once they got him, that's it, huh? Yeah. Mouth is beautiful. You ever commit a mercy killing?
No.
Did you? Read deeply, huh?
Well, I'll talk to you later. Nice to have met you, Mr. President.
Good afternoon. lovely guy, Bill Conrad. Mongoloid, huh? Well, I suppose you can argue that both ways.
Philosophically, you can. Legally, you can't. A mercy killing is first-degree murder, period.
Not the way you feel about it?
Well, I don't know. I've never been involved in one.
What are you being so cagey about? Nobody here but us chickens.
I don't know the circumstances. It's not possible.
Can't you lawyers ever say anything straight?
Look, if I had inoperable cancer, how would you tell me?
Dandy. Suppose we're both masters of double talk, huh? Larry. I wish you'd go see him. You might help.
Well, you know I can't solicit clients.
Neither can I. How'd you come to me originally?
By recommendation.
I recommend you. Okay?
Well, now, look, Jack, I don't know if he'd want me.
I'm going to need some blood now. You want me to use a needle or an axe?
He's a good friend of yours, isn't he?
He's a sadistic killer. But as I say, he's a lovely guy.
You the folks ordered the handyman?
Yes, couldn't find the light switch.
It was right there all the time. How are you, John?
I'm fine, thank you. A little hungry, though.
Oh, you have a date? Well, don't let me interrupt. I'm going down to the tombs to talk to a doctor who's been accused of a mercy killing.
Who was killed?
An infant. Go right ahead. I'll talk to him alone.
Oh, you mind if I come along?
Well, I mind. You know, one of these days, I may commit a mercy killing of my own. I may put you out of my misery.
Listen, Dad, how long do you think we're going to be?
Not too long.
Tony, why don't you come along with us? We can eat dinner later.
Oh, then I'll sit in the lobby of the tombs again, trying not to look like a hood. Very well, counselor. I'm in your hands.
That's a good girl.
There's one thing I've learned from this association, though.
Hmm?
How to maintain a pleasant disposition in the face of disaster.
I'm sorry, honey.
I'm hungry.
Oh, come on.
There wouldn't be much point in my denying it. Yes, I killed a child.
With morphine.
That's right, with morphine. Almost immediately and absolutely without pain.
How do you feel about it?
Do I regret it? Is that what you mean? Well, that's pretty hard to answer, sitting here in prison. I regret being caught.
How long did you think about it beforehand?
About 6 hours. I suppose that's enough time to allow the state to argue premeditation.
6 seconds is enough under the right conditions. Tell me, why did you take the responsibility of doing it?
Well, I've asked myself that. I think it was pity more than anything else. And that's an emotion a doctor is not supposed to allow himself. But I just felt so sorry for those people. That strange little child.
But a doctor has to make decisions like that almost every day. Sometimes you have just a few seconds to plan your next move. If it's wrong, a patient may die. Isn't that so, Doctor?
Yes, but it's not the same. You see, it's a question of intent.
That's right. You're very honest, Dr. Conrad.
I killed a human being knowingly. There's no point in being dishonest about it.
Would you do it again under the same circumstances?
I don't know. I think so.
Now, let's be clear about this. It's a first-degree murder indictment, unless the district attorney can be talked into something less, which I doubt. The afternoon papers are full of it.
And if I don't win, it means the death penalty, doesn't it?
Possibly. But the best you can get is life imprisonment, if the jury recommends mercy.
An eye for an eye. Well, we civilized people have a long way to go, haven't we?
Yes, we have. It's possible that capital punishment will be abolished tomorrow, but it's also possible that a way to prevent Mongolism will be found tomorrow. Isn't that true, Doctor?
Uh-huh.
I don't happen to agree with what you did. But if you'll have me, I'll be happy to defend you.
Thank you.
Guard.
You know, you surprise me all the time.
Why?
Well, of all the people I know, I would have thought you'd agree with what Dr. Conrad did.
Well, I don't.
Why not?
I don't approve of men playing God. Do you know how dangerous that kind of thing can become? Remember the mercy killings in Nazi Germany?
We're not talking about sadistic maniacs killing off old people because they consider them useless. We're talking about a system of legalized mercy killing.
We don't have the machinery for that. And anyway, I don't think I believe in it.
Why'd you take the case?
I don't know. That man impressed me very much.
He doesn't doubt what he did.
He hasn't had time to think about it yet.
Well, how are you going to defend him?
That's something I haven't had time to think about yet.
He's a cinch.
Who do you like in the fifth?
Say, you hungry?
Well, not really. A nice man gave me some hashish to eat.
Listen, I thought since we're so close to Chinatown, we could eat there. You want to eat with us, Dad?
Oh, come on. Somebody's got to pay.
That's right. I would bring the child up. I wouldn't care what was wrong with it. How do we know it wouldn't be the happiest child on earth?
By all the standards we have for happiness, it wouldn't be.
Oh. Who says our standards are absolutely correct?
Not I. That's what I'm talking about. Your standards cause you to stick to the letter of the law. Maybe you're wrong.
Larry. Look, Larry, you know how I feel about you. And I'd like to go along with you because it is you. But the man committed a murder. Now, look, he thought about it. He planned it. He tried not to get caught. And he was caught right in the act. I can't reduce the charge.
Now, wait a minute. You mean you don't want to?
Ken.
I don't want to.
Well, what, you think he deserves to die?
It's not up to me. Let's let the jury decide that.
Look, answer me this. Why do you think Dr. Conrad killed that baby?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
That's a brilliant answer.
Now, Ken, that's enough.
Now, wait a minute, Dad. I happen to have something to say. I'll tell you why he killed. Out of pity. He killed something that wasn't really alive. Conrad's a good man. He's not a criminal.
He broke the law.
He risked his life to show mercy, and you can do it for free.
I'm not in the mercy business.
Now, Ken, you're not helping matters any.
Oh, what's the difference? He's got his mind made up. Well, blow off a little steam.
Well, blow it off outside, will you, Sonny? I'm busy.
Boy, you really enjoy this, don't you? What do? You go up and watch him throw the switch every once in a while just for kicks.
All right, Sonny, just take a little
Don't
walk.
call me Sonny.
Look, will you get this Junior Clarence Dow out of here before I throw him out?
You come on, throw me out.
Ken.
It'll be a pleasure.
Ken, that's enough. You're lucky he didn't connect, Charlie. I'd like to say a few words about your footwork.
Well, I'm waiting. I suppose you're going to say, what'd you accomplish by that?
Well, you did accomplish something. In 25 years of practicing law, I never once got a fat lip from an assistant district attorney. Come on, I'll buy you a nice cue.
Please, go away.
Mrs. Warner, I don't mean to upset you. I'm sorry. I just wanted to talk.
I never even saw him.
Lee, don't.
No. I carried him. I gave birth to him, and they never showed him to me. Didn't I have a right to see my own baby?
He's dead, Lee. What's the sense of...
Nobody asked me.
What would you have said, Mrs. Warner?
I would have said, let me keep him.
Lee, Mr. Preston is here because he's defending Bill Conrad.
I don't care about that.
Yes, you do. Bill risked his life to save us from unhappiness.
Why didn't he wait? Why didn't he ask?
He asked me.
You?
That's right.
And you said yes?
You never would have known.
You let him kill your own child.
Lee, there's so many things to
Don't
talk
touch
about.
me.
Lee.
Get your hands off me, please. I wanted him. Oh, I wanted him. I wanted him.
This is not a complicated case, ladies and gentlemen. It happens to be a simple, unadorned, premeditated murder. The murder of an infant 6 hours old. An infant too young to have a name. An infant known only on the records and for all time as Baby Boy Warner. Oh, you'll hear all sorts of trickly, sentimental appeals by the defense. You'll hear the words mercy killing. To me, there is no such thing. There is only a killing. And there is no mercy in connection with a killing. The state is going to ask you to bring in a verdict of guilty of murder in the first degree against a man who has taken the province of God into his hands. I feel confident that you will do so. Thank you.
I have only one thought to leave with you now. Just as the district attorney has claimed that Dr. William Conrad has taken the province of God into his own hands, so too will you, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, be taking a human life into your hands. I ask you to think long and deeply about that.
And did you, in your official capacity as county medical examiner, perform a complete autopsy on the infant in question?
I did.
What were your findings, Doctor?
Chemical and microscopic analysis showed approximately 1 1/2 grains of morphine in the infant's body.
And do you have an opinion which you can state with reasonable medical certainty as to the cause of death?
Yes, I have. Death was caused by the aforementioned morphine.
No further questions.
Doctor, I wonder whether you'd be kind enough to tell the jury whether or not the infant in question was in perfect health.
No, it wasn't.
Why didn't you tell the district attorney that?
He didn't ask me.
I see. What was not perfect about the infant's health, Doctor?
He had a heart lesion.
And what exactly is a heart lesion?
In this case, it was a hole with a diameter of 3/8 of an inch between the right and left walls of the heart.
Does that mean it was a severe heart lesion?
Fairly severe.
Could a lesion of this kind cause death?
An infant can live for quite some
Could
time.
it cause death?
Yes.
No further questions.
Dr. Short, was the heart lesion the cause of death?
No, sir.
Was the morphine in the body the cause of death?
Yes, sir.
What is the life expectancy of an infant with this kind of heart lesion, Doctor?
There's no telling.
10 years?
There's no telling.
10 minutes?
I told you that
There's no telling. Thank you. No further questions.
Call Marguerite Tobin. Where are you assigned in the hospital, Miss Tobin?
The 6th floor nursery.
Is that where the newborn infants are kept?
Yes, that nursery.
Were you on duty August 3rd, Tuesday this year?
Yes, sir.
What time did you come on duty?
At 8 a.m.
What time was the Warner baby brought into the nursery?
It was about 8:30.
Did you receive any special instructions in regard to this baby?
Yes, I was told to watch him carefully.
Were you given any reason for that?
He had a heart lesion.
Did you see Dr. William Conrad that morning?
Yes.
Will you tell the jury in your own words where and when and what happened, please?
Well, I saw Dr. Conrad about 3 times in the nursery. The first time was around 9 a.m. Then I saw him again at 11 a.m. And finally at about 1:45 in the afternoon. The first 2 times he just came in and stood over the Warner baby bassinet and just staring at him.
For how long?
Oh, 5, maybe 10 minutes each time.
And what happened the third time?
Well, the third time he came in and he stood over the bassinet again, just staring. Well, I was beginning to think he was acting very peculiarly.
Objection.
Sustained. We're not concerned with what you thought, Miss Tobin, just with what happened.
Yes, sir.
Go on, Miss Tobin.
Well, he was standing over the bassinet, staring at the baby. So I said, well, could I help you? He said no. He didn't even look up. Well, I thought I'd better go back to my desk. It's just outside the nursery. So I went back there. I stayed for a minute or 2. And then I thought I'd better go back in because Dr. Conrad was still in there. So I went back in. And there was Dr. Conrad giving this baby a hypo.
Which baby?
Well, the Warner baby, the one we're talking about.
And then what happened?
Well, I asked him what was in the hypo, because I have to enter any medication on my chart. He said not to bother. While we were talking, the baby began having convulsions. And then it died. The convulsions couldn't have lasted more than 10 seconds.
And then what happened?
Well, I asked Dr. Conrad what was in the hypo, and he said morphine. But he said I wasn't to mention it, because the baby wasn't, well, it wasn't all there, something like that. And that it was better off dead. Well, I want to tell you that was a very pretty baby.
That's enough, Miss Tobin. No further questions.
Is there anything else Dr. Conrad did that you haven't told us?
What do you mean?
Something he did a few seconds after the baby died.
Oh, yes.
Well, what was that?
He bent over the bassinet and kissed the baby.
I have no more questions.
That's the case for the state, Your Honor.
We recess until Monday morning, at which time I'll hear motions. I caution the jury not to discuss this case among themselves or with others, nor to form any judgment until all the evidence has been heard.
Short and sweet. That's all they need to establish a prima facie case against you.
Dr. Conrad. Dr. Conrad, I just wanted to tell you. He would have been 7 weeks old today. And you...
Bill, I'm sorry. She wanted that one more than the first two, I think. I don't understand it. I haven't been able to talk to her about it since it happened. She'll get over it. I know. Bill, I should be on trial with you.
Don't say that.
No, I should. I ask you.
Go on, take me away, please.
It's not right, Bill. Why should you take the responsibility for something?
Mr. Warner, you'd better catch up to your wife now.
Bill?
Mr. Warner, now.
Non-committal and cagey, counselors at law. You have great futures as politicians.
I wonder if you have.
Why do I get the feeling your son doesn't like me?
Because I don't.
No, wait a minute. Let's not start World War III. We've got work to do.
See you, gentlemen.
Boy, I ought to have my head examined.
Give you about an hour and you'll probably have your seat examined.
Say that again.
It's kind of nice, isn't it?
Well, my horse hates me.
I'll talk to him.
Yeah, well, his name is Lulabelle, and he's a lady.
Have you tried kissing her?
No. Good morning. Lovely morning, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I hate to bring this up, but you're not supposed to park your horses here.
They did it themselves, officer. My friend here is in terrible pain.
You know, I could give you a ticket for this. As a matter of fact, I could sell tickets to this. Be gone in 5 minutes.
Thanks, officer. I'll remember you when I eat dinner off the mantelpiece tonight.
Cossack.
Come on, Joni. John. John. Love you.
How have you been? Susan, where are you going? If you think you're going, you little monkey. Well, my back. Atta girl. Hey, Marge, have you met Susan? I'd like you to meet... Susan! Oh, Bobby. Oh. Hi.
Hi.
Are you all right?
I'm awfully sorry.
That's all right, isn't it?
Kiss me again.
Thank you very much. Susan, let's go. You want to get on my back? Yeah? Huh? Okay. Let's go. Bye.
I know what you're thinking,
I guess it's not very hard, is it?
but it's different, Ken.
Look at him, Joan. Well, there's so much joy there.
But a blind child isn't like the one that Dr. Conrad killed.
There's not that much difference.
Well, yes, there is. You can communicate. You can teach that child can grow up.
You know, I'm amazed the way I keep discovering how little I'm sure of.
Well, none of us are very sure of anything. Dr. Conrad thought he was doing the right thing. He didn't know. There's so much to say for both sides.
Not according to the law, there isn't.
The law isn't what you're thinking about, though, is it?
No.
Think of how lucky you are. You just have to defend it. How would you like to be a juror?
I wouldn't. You know, Joni, you're a pretty good girl.
You better say that kind of talk for Lulabelle.
Come on.
Oh.
Let's go.
Dr. Lillis, was the Warner baby a mongoloid?
Yes, it was.
Can you describe to the jury the physical characteristics of a mongoloid infant?
Yes. First, there's an oblique slant to the palpebral fissure. That's the fold of skin on the eyelids, giving the eyes a slightly oriental appearance. The eyes tend to roll upward. The infant constantly thrusts out his tongue and withdraws it. The skull is rounder. The occipital region is flatter than normal. The ears are much smaller. The hands are small, short fingers, and the fifth finger sometimes turns inward. The neck is short and broad, and there's a loose fold of fatty tissues across the base of the neck. Generally, there's a lack of muscle tone, a kind of physical listlessness.
Is it hard to distinguish a mongoloid at birth?
Sometimes the safest thing to do is to compare it with a group of normal infants. The difference is then quite evident.
What is the cause of mongolism?
We don't know that.
And is there any cure?
No, there's not.
No drugs? No treatment which is effective?
Absolutely none.
What is the lifespan of a mongoloid?
Well, it's much shorter than normal. Most of them die before they're 21. Many die in infancy.
Well, why is that?
Well, there are a number of reasons. First, they're all feeble and lethargic feeders as infants. Second, their nasal breathing is sometimes seriously obstructed. Third, they're backward and weak. And furthermore, 10 to 15% of them have congenital heart lesions.
Can a mongoloid be educated?
No, it cannot.
Can it be expected to earn its own living and take care of itself?
No, sir.
Why is that?
Because it's mentally retarded.
I see. Thank you, Doctor. Your witness.
Dr. Lillis, can you tell us any more about Mongolism than you already have?
For instance?
For instance, as children, what kind of disposition do they have?
I object. This is going too far afield.
Overruled. You opened the door to this line of questioning, Mr. Preston.
You can answer the question.
Well, I have passive dispositions.
Mm-hmm. Does that mean pleasant?
Well, you might say that.
Would you say that?
Yeah?
Pleasant, sweet, obedient?
Yeah?
Are they easy to amuse?
Yes?
Do they derive great pleasure from simple things?
Yeah?
Laugh a lot?
Yes?
Are they unusually affectionate?
Yes?
And do they, in turn, generally inspire unusual affection in their mothers?
That's hard to say.
Dr. Lillis, you're testifying as an expert, are you not? All right, I ask your expert opinion. Do the mothers of mongoloids usually feel an unusual warmth and affection for them?
Yes.
How many of those babies are usually done away with by their doctors?
I object! I object, Your Honor.
Sustained. The jury will disregard it. You know better than that, Mr. Gamaliel.
Yes, sir.
Then conduct yourself accordingly.
I apologize to the court, sir. No further questions.
I think we'll take a 10-minute recess now.
You're next, Bill. How do you feel?
I feel nervous.
So do I.
You know, it's strange. I suppose every man who's ever been tried for committing a crime has been in here and wondered to himself, like I do right now, how did this ever happen to me? I always considered myself an ordinary man. Well, maybe the only thing that isn't ordinary about me is that I never got married.
If it were me, I'd have to believe I was right in any case, or I don't think I could live with myself.
Well, you see, that's just the point. Because right now, at this moment, after all these weeks, I don't know that I did do the right thing.
That doesn't concern me now. I'm interested in saving your life. And if I do, you can spend the rest of it figuring out the answer to that one.
And if you don't?
Somebody asked me a while ago how I was going to defend you if I didn't believe in what you did. Well, I think you were wrong, Bill. But I don't think you deserve to die for it. And if I have to tear that jury to pieces to keep you alive, I'll do it. Now, you've got to get up there and help me. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Now, Dr. Conrad, we come down to the day in question. You were Leona Warner's obstetrician, were you not?
Yes, I was.
And did you deliver her baby on August 3rd, Tuesday morning at the West Side Hospital?
I did.
Was the birth normal?
Yes.
Was the baby normal?
No, it was not. It was a typical mongoloid with a congenital heart lesion.
In your opinion as a doctor, what was the life expectancy of that infant?
Now, that's hard to say.
50 years?
No.
Well, can you give us your opinion, Dr. Conrad?
I would say closer to 10 years, and probably a good deal less.
How long had you known Mr. and Mrs. Warner?
About 6 years.
And had you delivered Mrs. Warner's other children?
Yes.
And this was their third child?
Yes.
Now, can you tell the jury how soon after the baby was born did you suspect it to be a mongoloid?
As soon as I examined it and heard the heart lesion.
And did other doctors examine the baby and confer with you?
Yes, 3 other doctors. Dr. McSorley, Dr. Lillis, and Dr. Taylor.
And did their opinions cause you to change your diagnosis in any way?
No, sir.
What did you do after the baby was taken out of the delivery room?
Well, then I went to tell the parents.
How did they react?
Well, Mrs. Warner was still unconscious, but Mr. Warner was destroyed.
What did you do then?
Then I went back to my office.
How long did you stay there?
Well, I don't know, about 5 or 6 hours.
By yourself?
Yes.
Did you leave the office during those hours?
Yes, I left several times to look at the baby in the nursery.
And what did you do when you finally left your office for the last time?
I went back to the nursery again and gave the baby an intravenous injection of 1.5 grains of morphine.
And did you kill that baby under your own advisement?
Yes.
Did you take full responsibility?
Yes.
No more questions.
I want to say something. I want to say something to you. Now, I want to tell it.
This court is in recess for 5 minutes.
Let me go.
Officer, you calm down. Now, listen, Jerry, I'm not going to allow you to interfere. My father knows what he's doing in there.
But it's not fair. That man's up there all alone. I asked him to do it. I
didn't
asked
ask him. You understand that? You can't help him now. You can only hurt him and yourself.
Jerry, don't. I don't know what went on that day between you and Bill. I don't care anymore. Just don't stand up there.
Please.
I don't know whether you were right or wrong. I can't think anymore. I just want it to be over. He's dead. I want it to be over. I love you, Jerry.
I love you.
We better go back in now.
Conrad, I'm going to have something read to you.
You do solemnly swear, each man by what he holds most sacred, that into whatsoever house you shall enter, it shall be for the good of the sick to the utmost of your power. That you will exercise your art solely for the cure of your patients and will give no drug, perform no operation for criminal purpose, even if solicited, far less suggested.
Do you recognize that?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
It's an excerpt from the Hippocratic Oath.
Did you take that oath when you graduated from medical school?
Yes, sir.
No further questions.
The defense rests, Your Honor. I really haven't got very much to say. A newborn infant is dead, and a man has confessed to its murder. What were the thoughts that ran through Dr. Conrad's mind during the 6 hours it took him to decide to kill? Were they evil? Were they violent? Were they criminal? The rules of the court do not allow Dr. Conrad to tell you what he thought or felt. So you can only try to put yourselves in his place. He thought, I believe, of 4 people. There was the child, and he wondered what life might be like for it during all of its empty, unknowing days. And he thought of the mother and the father, and of the endless sadness they would feel. And finally, he thought of himself. He had brought a new life into the world, and somehow it had begun all wrong. And he wondered why. And there was no answer. And now it is up to you. You will have to wonder to yourselves how and why it happened. Did Dr. Conrad know he was committing a crime? He did. I don't think so. Do you? Then what did he feel? He felt, I imagine, pity. He felt compassion. He felt sadness. And his sadness made him overcome his fear. And where he had brought forth miraculous life, he induced merciful death. Which one of you might not have done the same? Which one? None of us knows. Remember now, Dr. Conrad has violated the laws of man and of God, and you have the opportunity to retaliate. If you think that's right, you may kill him in the name of justice, or you may show mercy to him who has risked death to show mercy.
Mr. Grimaldi?
Your Honor, I hadn't expected the defense to end its case so quickly. If it pleases the court, I request permission to make my closing statement tomorrow morning.
Oh, this is a little unusual. Have you any objections, Mr. Preston?
You are ready. What's this all about?
I want to talk to you.
No objection, Your Honor.
Very well. We'll recess until 10 tomorrow morning. The jury is cautioned not to discuss this case among themselves or with anybody else.
Bill.
Bill, I forgive you.
See you in the morning.
Oh, guards, look, will you hold him over there for a few minutes, please? Well, Larry, what do you think?
The truth?
Truth.
I expect a hung jury.
You mean that?
I mean it.
I haven't spoken my piece yet.
I still expect it.
So do I. That means we start all over again with a new jury.
And so on and so on.
Possibly. I might get him sooner or later.
And then you might not. Why are you keeping Dr. Conrad here?
I don't know. Maybe I just want to keep him out of his cell a couple minutes more. Are you still sore? Do you know you can get an ulcer that way?
Can't you say something nice just once?
Sure. Sure, it's a nice day. How's that? You know, you must have cut classes the day they studied the functions of the prosecutor. Criminal law is set up so that there are two sides. One side represents all the people, the other side represents one of the people. And they get together in court and they fight it out in front of an impartial judge and jury. Now, I know that part of it you know already. But whether you believe it or not, I'm as interested in protecting the innocent as you are. That's part of my job. But once I'm convinced the people have to prosecute, I put on my armor, I sharpen my sword, I get out here in court, and I flail around with every drop of strength that's in me. The people pay me to prosecute. I wouldn't be able to sleep at nights unless I figured I earned that money. Same as you, same as all of us. Now, here's the point of it all. It seems like we're enemies. We're not. We're on the same side, Ken. We're on the side of the law. We perpetuate the system that governs our lives by fighting each other. If we didn't, there wouldn't be any system, and there wouldn't be any law. So, till we get together and we find a better way, you can consider me your mortal enemy. And your brother.
The least you can say is touche.
Consider it said.
That was a lovely closing statement, Larry. I've been watching your client in court. He seems like a pretty decent guy.
That's right, he is. You know, no matter what happens, he can never practice medicine again.
I know. What would you say if I let him plead guilty to manslaughter first?
Bill, do you trust me?
Yes. What is it?
You go back inside. I'll see you in a little while. I'd say yes.
Pretty surprising, isn't it? Let's talk to His Honor.
Let's do that.
You think we're right?
We're right.
What'll he get?
It's hard to say. A couple of years.
That's up to the judge. I'd say 3 to 5.
Do you mind if I ask you something?
No, go ahead.
Why are you doing this?
No, I don't know. Lots of reasons.
Practical?
Partly. I love to save the taxpayers' money.
Personal?
No. Never personal. Never. You know, when I was a kid, I had a little brother like the baby your doctor killed. He died when he was 9 years old. I loved him very much. Well, that's neither here nor there, is it? Let's go inside.
Excuse me. I've got to catch a train.
Wait a minute. Mr. Big Shot with the briefcase wants to catch a train. What's the matter, Mike, huh? What's the matter?
Look, I'm sorry. It was an accident. I didn't see you.
You didn't see me? Well, now, how come is that? Nobody else has any trouble seeing me. I'm a pretty big guy. Or maybe you didn't want to see me, huh?
Oh.
Maybe unto you I'm nothing, huh?
Look, I apologize. What do you want, to fight?
Maybe. You think you can give me one? Oh, hold it, Mark.
You let me go.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, go ahead. You make me let you go. Go ahead. See, you ain't so tough after all, are you? Come on, come on. Come and get it, huh? Come on.
Come on, Jim.
Come on. Now, you ain't so tough.
Okay, break it up. What's going on here?
He started. All I did was defend myself.
You sure did, mister. This guy's dead.
Jim!
Hello, Laura.
How are you?
All right, I guess. Where's Peg?
I told her she'd be better off staying home in Westchester.
I'm just as glad she isn't here. What a nightmare. What an absolute nightmare. How'd you get me out?
I posted your bail.
What am I being charged with?
There's no indictment in yet, but the worst it can be is assault.
Assault? But it was self-defense. He attacked me. I didn't want to fight him.
I know, Jim, but the man's dead.
But it was an accident.
Everyone knows that. Let's pick up your personal belongings and get on home.
Is that you, Jim?
Yeah.
Oh, Jim, I was so worried.
I'm all right.
Are you sure?
Sure.
I didn't know whether to run down there or what'd they do to you.
Nothing. Everything's all right, sweetie, I promise you. Where's Bobby?
Oh, he's in bed. I thought it was better. I didn't think you have to explain it all to him tonight.
I'll talk to him in the morning. There isn't really much to explain.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
The other man started it.
Are you hungry? Would you like some coffee? Or a drink?
No. I'm just tired. I'm so tired I could fall asleep standing up. Lawrence, if you don't mind, I'm going to hit the sack. It's been quite a day.
Sure, I'll see you in the morning. And Jim, don't worry.
What happens next, Lawrence?
Nothing you have to be concerned about. I'll attend to everything.
All right. Lawrence, I know that this probably sounds kind of silly and premature, but what if they find him guilty?
He hasn't been charged with anything yet.
I know, but suppose he is. What will it be?
Probably assault.
Probably.
the man died. Isn't that manslaughter?
Peg, the law on that is very complex.
I know, but suppose it is manslaughter.
You want to know what the penalty is. Is that it? That's up to the judge's discretion. It's hard to say. But
I want to know, Lawrence. If you don't tell me, I'll go down to the library or somewhere and look it up.
A fine not exceeding $1,000 or a term of imprisonment not exceeding 5 years. But it won't be manslaughter.
Are you sure, Lawrence?
I'm sure. I don't think Jim will be charged with anything. Something else is bothering you, Peg. What is it?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. I just... Yes, it is. I don't understand. We're acting as if that man isn't dead.
Jim is very aware that he's dead, and so am I. It's an ugly thing, but it wasn't Jim's fault. You must know that, Peg. Anyhow, we can't bring the man back to life.
I know. I'm sorry. Good night, Lawrence.
Good night, Peg.
Hey, where is everybody?
Hi.
What happened to good morning?
Good morning.
Where's Bobby?
Well, you went out to get the morning papers for you, I think. How'd you sleep?
Great. I haven't been that tired in years.
What would you like for breakfast?
Just some coffee and orange juice. Lauren should be along in a minute.
Hi, Dad. Hey, you want to see what they say about you right on the front page. The picture isn't so good, but the story's great.
Great.
Yeah. It tells about how you knocked off this big guy. Read it to her, Dad.
Take it easy, Bobby. It's nothing to celebrate.
Boy, I wish I could have been there when you let him have it. You must have really put it to him.
Bobby, the man died.
I know it. I can't wait to get to school and hear what the other kids have to say.
That's enough.
Take it easy, Peg.
What's the matter? What did I say?
Nothing. I just don't want to hear any more about it.
Okay, but I still don't know what...
I said I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay, Mom. See you later, Dad.
Okay, kid. He's just a kid, Peg. I suppose something like this is exciting to him.
I don't want him to be excited by death. I want him to be shocked by it. I want him to be upset by the fact that his father has killed a man.
Now, just a... Hello, Lawrence.
Morning, Peg. You ready to go, Jim?
I guess. See you later, Peggy.
All right.
What's the matter?
We don't have to bring Lawrence into this.
Well, if he's going to defend me, he might as well know how we both feel about this. I just want this thing to be over with. I know you're upset by it.
Someone has to be.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Please forget it.
Well, let's come over, you. All Bobby said was
I
the
don't
paper...
care what he said. It's what he thinks. You killed a man last night, and he thinks you're a hero. Why don't you tell him you're not?
He's just a kid, Peg. You got to remember that. Kids don't see things as realities. They say, bang, bang, you're dead. It's just words. It's a game. They don't see death as death or...
Brutality is brutality. Is that what you were going to say?
No, I wasn't.
Peg, this only happened last night. He hasn't had time to digest it yet. Give him a chance. aside, they're calling him a bully. That helps a little.
You know, it's a funny thing. I can't even remember his face.
Here it is. I know. Well, there doesn't seem to be any doubt about the self-defense angle.
I'm sorry I made such a fuss.
That's all right. I've forgotten it already.
Oh, I love you, Jim.
I think we're embarrassing Warren. I don't embarrass that easily. Collecting quite a crowd.
It's all right. Let them look. Most of them need lessons anyhow. Better step lively, men. It's McCleary. Why do you say that, killer? Hey, knock it off, will you, Mac? Hey, Peg? Peggy. Peggy, wait a minute, will you?
You know Mr. McCleary?
Yes, of course. I can't tell you how shocked I was to read the paper this morning.
Quite a story, isn't it?
If you need a good lawyer, I think I might be able to locate one for you.
You're referring to Kenneth Preston, I imagine. Is he in yet?
He just called. He said he'll be in a few minutes.
That help any?
I can't figure Peg out. Those guys are just giving me the old rib, you know that. But she believed them. I think she actually believed... How could she, Laura?
I don't think she does, not really. It's a shocking thing to her. She'll get over it. Give her time.
I suppose.
Hi, Dad. Hello, Mr. McCleary.
Hi, Ken.
Have you found out the results of the autopsy?
Yeah, Dad, I'm afraid so.
What do you mean by that?
He died of a broken neck caused by a series of blows.
Broken neck? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I assumed he fell and hit his head and died of a fractured skull or something like that. Jim, is there any reason to think otherwise?
Well, no, I don't think so.
You remember what happened, don't you? Could you have struck an accidental blow that killed him?
I don't know.
You don't remember using anything more than your fists, do you?
I don't know. Maybe he was off balance or something. I mean, maybe I landed a lucky one. If his head snapped back...
According to the autopsy, the blows were on the back of his neck.
But how could I hit him from behind when he was coming at me?
You could if he doubled over. Did he?
I don't know.
Jim, you know judo, don't you?
Yeah, from the war. What? Well, that's crazy. It's been, what, 8, 10 years? I've forgotten all that stuff. Well, why would I use it now?
Did you use it during the war?
Sure, we were trained for it.
But did you use it, Jim? I mean, did you ever kill a man using judo?
What are you getting at?
Just answer my question. It's important to the case. Did you ever kill a man that way?
Well, what if I did? That was the war. So did a lot of others. When you made a jump behind the enemy's lines and being silent meant your life, there was no other way.
How many times?
Couple. Maybe 3.
Was it 3?
It's something I don't like to remember. I've spent these years trying to forget what I was supposed to do. Yeah, it was 3.
Do you remember them clearly? I mean, what you did, how you did it?
No, not clearly. They taught it to us in such a way that it would be automatic, instinctive. It would be like trying to remember how you buttered your toast for breakfast. You just do it without thinking about it. You aren't beginning to think I killed this man in cold blood, eh?
Oh, no, of course not. No one could ever call it premeditated.
What are you calling it then?
I'm not the district attorney, Jim. I'm not calling it anything.
Do you think he might?
It's possible. It could put an entirely different complexion on the matter. The charge could go to manslaughter.
Manslaughter? But it was self-defense.
There's no doubt in anyone's mind about that. But if you really used judo tactics and killed him, well... Let me put it this way. If a criminal points a gun at a policeman, and the policeman draws his own gun and kills him, that's self-defense, isn't it?
Yeah.
And since he's been trained to react automatically in that way, you couldn't call it premeditated, could you? But the prosecution will probably argue that by the same token, you couldn't call it accidental. All we can do, if this is the case, is to prove conclusively that it was a preconditioned reaction for which you were not responsible. What's the matter, Jim?
You making me sound like some psycho or something that shouldn't be allowed out in the streets.
No one's implying that. I think it's obvious that Cook was a bully and a troublemaker. That's one of the things I'll try to prove if the case goes to court.
Happen to be very nimble at picking up a cue. It means, Ken, I'd like you to check his friends, his neighbors, his employers, et cetera, huh?
Correct. Might be a good idea to start with his wife. Why don't you go with him, Jim?
What for?
Might ease your mind, and Peg's, if you found out firsthand what sort of man he was.
I don't know whether I could face her.
Try.
What are you going to do?
Talk to the district attorney. See if I can convince him not to try for a manslaughter indictment.
Do you think you can?
I don't know.
Well, shall we go?
I guess. Talking.
Sure. Mrs. Cook?
Yes.
My name is Preston.
Look, if you report us...
Mrs. Cook, I'm a lawyer. Our firm is representing Mr. James McCleary.
Did you say McCleary?
Yes.
So?
We'd like to talk to you.
What for?
I'm James McCleary, Mrs. Cook. Mrs. Cook?
Not
much of a place, is it? Can't tell you the times I wanted to give up and let everything just go. 6 kids, you'd think there were 60. You'd think they had more clothes than they could wear the way they throw them around. You don't look like the kind of a man that could have killed Frank even accidentally.
What do you mean?
Good thing the kids are still in school. They wouldn't believe it. He had them so scared. Well, I didn't expect to see you anywhere except in court. What'd you come here for, to buy me off?
No, in the first place, that isn't possible. And if it were, we wouldn't consider it.
I knew it. You didn't look like that either, of you. Funny you don't look at all like a man who could have killed Frank.
I didn't mean to.
Sure, it wasn't your fault. Even the paper said so. Why should I blame you for killing him? Lord help him, he deserved it. I knew it would happen someday. I knew it just as well as I know you two are standing here right now. It had to happen. Can't do what he did and get away with it. Oh, not just to me and the kids, but to everybody. You can't be like he was. Get away with it forever. Not if there's a God in this world and a hell in the next. See, he always had a chip on his shoulder. Hate. Hate, hate, hate in his heart. It's that way ever since I knew him. Why'd I marry him? I don't know. Be the last person in the world to blame you. Because there never was any happiness here.
Please, Mrs.
You don't believe me, huh? Will you wait and ask the kids? They'll tell you. Lord, how they'll tell you.
Who are you?
My name's Preston.
What are you doing here? What have you been saying to her?
Harriet.
Well, who are they? Oh, I know you. You're the guy that killed my brother. What right have you got to come up here?
Just a second.
You shut your mouth. What are you trying to do, buy her? Well, she ain't selling, you hear me, you dirty scum?
Listen, no, please.
Get out of here. Get out of here!
Hurry down.
I'll break your back, you...
Just take it easy, will you? I'm sorry, Mrs. Cook.
Murderer!
Been expecting you, Larry. How are things?
Dandy. Frank, I found a new Chinese restaurant that has about 20 different kinds of dumplings. Let's go and stuff ourselves.
I just had a cheese sandwich.
Peasants.
Glutton. I suppose you heard about the autopsy report. Obviously, that changes things, wouldn't you say?
Not necessarily. I mean, it's not as if McCleary's a professional judo expert.
No.
What are you going to do?
We're going to try for a manslaughter 2 indictment.
But why? What good does that do anybody? Jim McCleary isn't a thug. He's a respectable citizen.
Could you break a man's neck with your fists, Larry?
I don't know. I haven't tried.
Now, let's not make this a fencing match. What do you want out of me?
I want you to drop the charge.
Larry, you haven't a chance. I don't mind a healthy argument with you about reducing a charge once in a while, but I'm not going to drop this case.
Look, the man did what you or I would have done in the same situation. He was attacked and he defended himself.
Then I'd say he defended himself a little vigorously. He killed a man. That's what I intend to prove in court.
I see. I suppose that's final.
A man's dead of a broken neck. That's about as final as you can get. I'm going for manslaughter. The state will further prove that the defendant's response to the situation in which he found himself went beyond normal necessity. We will prove this was not a simple matter of self-defense, but manslaughter, that he knowingly felled the decedent in a manner calculated to kill. I'm confident that when you have heard all the evidence in this case, you will quickly return a verdict of guilty. Mr. Halper, how were you involved in the events in question here? As a bystander?
Well, yes and no. In a way, you might say I brought them to each other's attention. You see, I was coming from one direction, and he was coming from the other.
Who was, Mr. Halper?
What's his name over there? What do you want me to call him, the defendant or something?
If you would, Mr. Halper.
Sure, I know all about this from jury duty.
Mr. Halper, will you please restrict yourself to the matter at hand?
Okay. So what was I saying?
Will the clerk please read back the last testimony?
Sure. I know all about this from jury duty.
Mr. Larkin, would you mind redirecting your questioning so that we can get on with this trial?
Not at all, Your Honor. Mr. Halper, what we'd like you to tell us is exactly how the defendant protected himself.
Sure, I can show you. First he goes whack in the nose, then pow in the belly, and then wham, right down on the back of the neck.
No further questions. Your witness.
Mr. Halper, you said earlier something about having brought these two men to each other's attention. What did you mean by that?
Like what I said. I was coming in one direction, he was going in the other direction. There's no place else to go, so something's got to give.
I see. And would you be good enough to relate to us your own recollection of the events that preceded the defendant's blows?
Sure, like I said, there's no place to go but wham, right into the big guy.
Didn't he apologize?
Sure, all over the place, but the big guy wants no part of it. He's calling them names and he starts snatching his what-do-you-call-it from him.
His what, Mr. Halper?
I don't know, what do you call it? I know it's not a briefcase, it's not a suitcase. All them commuters use them.
An attaché case, perhaps.
Anyway, he starts pushing the defendant around every chance he gets, and then he really lets him have it.
And what did the defendant do?
Just what anybody do, I guess, hit back for all he's worth.
I move to strike those words as a conclusion on the part of the witness.
Sustained. Strike it out. The jury will disregard it. Continue, Mr. Preston.
No further questions.
Mr. Halper, you may step down.
You mean they were all through with me?
I sincerely hope so, Mr. Halper. I sincerely hope so.
Mrs. Kane, you witnessed the occurrence in question, did you not?
I certainly did. I've never been so shocked in my entire life.
What do you mean by that, Miss Kane?
Well, I mean his eyes. They were all wild and glassy, and his mouth was, well, as if any minute he was going to break out into one of those insane laughs.
Mrs. Kane, tell us exactly what you saw.
Well, I saw it all from the moment he struck that poor man in the face until he knocked him down.
Mrs. Kane, did you see the decedent strike any blows?
Of course not. How could he? Well, it was obvious that he was in mortal agony from that first blow.
What were his actions?
He was choking and gasping and making horrible noises.
But he didn't fight back or try to defend himself?
No, he was helpless.
Thank you, Miss Kane. Your witness.
Mrs. Kane, do you read a lot?
Well, I read the papers.
Do you favor the tabloids or the more conservative journals?
Object, Your Honor. This is irrelevant.
Not at all, Your Honor. I'm only trying to discover whether the witness has any predisposition toward the lurid.
I resent that remark, Your Honor. I'm a decent, God-fearing woman. You ask anyone who helped me push through that campaign to get those dirty books out of the library and to make the newsstand stop selling those dreadful magazines. I have devoted my life to decency, and I resent those remarks.
I'm certain the counsel for defense is not attempting to impugn your character, Mrs. Kane.
Of course not. I was only curious to find out on what basis you judged the defendant's physical appearance at the time of the attack. Had you ever seen a man killed before?
I don't have to. When you've been through as many magazines and books and movies about sadistic killers as I have, they explain everything, right down to the last detail about how those men look and feel when they're doing those things. And he looked just like every one of them.
You mean the glassy eyes and the grimacing?
That's right.
Are you suggesting that a mere grimace makes one a maniac? What about the perfectly natural grimaces a person makes when pushed to the ultimate of his strength? Suppose I should try to lift you on the chair you're in. Do I look like a maniac because I'm contorting my face?
You do to me.
No further questions.
Prosecution rests.
Is the defense ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Proceed.
The defense calls Mrs. Frank Cook.
What are you putting her on the stand for?
Because she's agreed to it, and I think we can use her testimony.
Just that her husband was a bully?
It'll help a lot. Even if Larkin objects and she doesn't get to say 2 words, the point will be made she's on our side, and it'll help a lot.
Mr. Preston, your witness is waiting.
Mrs. Cook, you came here today at my request without a subpoena. Is that correct?
It is.
Would you please tell us, Mrs. Cook, what kind of man your husband was?
Objection. It's irrelevant.
Sustained?
You mean I can't answer?
No, you cannot.
But it's important. He was a bully.
That's right. He beat me and he beat the kids and he enjoyed it. He really enjoyed it. He beat
Order,
the kids and he
Mrs.
beat
Cook,
me.
please.
No, that's a lie.
Order.
Yes, he
Order,
was,
please.
Harry.
Order.
I know you're his brother, and I ought to know. I ought to know the times he beat the kids and he beat me. He was a brute, just like you.
No, don't listen to her. She's lying. She's as bad as he is. She comes in here and she talks for the guy that murdered Frank. They bought her. That's what they did. They bought her. So we can get off and walk around free. That dirty killer.
Stop, Jim!
Oh, my God.
Mr. McCleary, would you please tell us what you do for a living, how long you've been doing it, and by whom you're employed?
I'm a stockbroker with Reisner, Lockard, and Lipscomb. I've been with them for 8 years.
Do you live with your family?
I do.
Who are the members of your family?
My wife, Margaret, and my son, Bobby.
Do you recall what happened on April 3rd of this year at 5:45 p.m. on East 40th Street?
I do.
Would you please describe what happened, telling us exactly what was done by decedent and what was done by you?
I was on my way to Grand Central Station to catch a train to my home when I accidentally collided with the decedent. When I tried to go my way, he grabbed my briefcase and pushed me to the ground when I attempted to retrieve it. Then he grabbed me by the coat and began to hit me.
Do you remember how you fought back?
No, all I recall is a feeling of desperation, a feeling of trying to be free of him. I guess I blacked out.
What is the next thing you remember?
He was lying at my feet.
Do you remember what happened a few minutes ago with Mr. Cook's brother?
Just up to the point where he attacked me.
Do you remember defending yourself?
Not specifically. I mean, I recall just afterwards what I had done, but not while I was doing it.
What did you do during the war? I mean, what kind of training did you receive in the service? Any particular kind with respect to self-defense?
Yes, I had commando training with certain elements of judo and karate.
For how long? How intensively?
A number of months, several hours a day.
Did you ever use it in combat?
Yes. 3 times.
Tell me now, at any time since the war, other than this, have you had this kind of assault made upon you?
No, that was the first time.
Thank you. Your witness.
Mr. McCleary, this training you received during the war, was the purpose of it for attack or for defense?
Both. It was kill or be killed.
Then the aim was not to disable your opponent, but to kill him.
Yes, but the whole
That's
meaning...
so.
Is there any redirect, Mr. Preston?
No further questions. Call Dr. Herman Wohl.
I didn't help matters much, did I?
It wasn't your fault. We took a calculated risk putting you on the stand, but it had to be done so we could use this witness. Don't worry about it.
I do.
Dr. Wohl, are you a duly licensed practitioner of medicine in the state of New York?
I am.
Do you have any specialty?
I have. I'm presently chief of psychiatric staff at Audubon Hospital.
Have you examined the defendant psychiatrically?
Yes, 3 days ago.
And what were the results of this examination?
I found him without discernible traits of psychosis or neurosis.
Did you examine his wartime background?
I did. His records indicate that he was an exceptional soldier with the most desirable qualities of leadership, decisiveness, and courage.
Tell me now, Doctor, do you have an opinion which you can state with reasonable medical certainty as to whether or not, at the time of Mr. Cook's death, the defendant was in possession of his faculties and aware of the nature and quality of his act?
Yes. However, in order to discuss this case properly, we must take into account the defendant's wartime experience. War is a throwback to the jungle, and the defendant was specifically trained to survive effectively in that jungle, to be a destructive animal. He applied himself temporarily to that kind of behavior and managed to be an effective soldier. When the war ended, he reverted completely to his normal, civilized self. Is that clear?
Quite clear, Doctor.
Then suddenly, without warning, he was threatened by Mr. Cook, and he found himself in the jungle again, face to face with an enemy intent upon destroying him. He reverted quite naturally to the destructive animal he had been trained to be.
You are saying, then, that in this situation, the defendant was forced to become the same kind of savage animal that Frank Cook was?
Objection. He's leading the witness.
Sustained. Strike that out.
No further questions. Thank you, Doctor.
Can you call a recess? I want to talk to you.
Now, wait a minute. Listen to this. I think we'll get exactly what we want out of it.
Doctor... Wouldn't you say that a man who reacts with such deadly violence is a menace to society?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Well, don't you think that a man who's acted violently twice is capable of doing it again and again and again?
It's a well-known medical fact that men, as opposed to animals, can be untrained of learned behavior. And I certainly have no doubts that Mr. McCleary can be helped, so that any further recurrence of this nature will be not only unthinkable, but impossible. It's my opinion that James McCleary is an innocent victim of our times.
Can you ask for a recess? I want to talk to you now.
Take it easy. There'll be a recess soon.
I want one now. Your Honor, I want a recess.
Your Honor, I apologize for Mr. McCleary. May I have a few moments alone with him?
Very well. You may have 5 minutes. and I suggest that you take some of that time to explain courtroom procedure to him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
There'll be a 5-minute recess.
What was that about? I don't know. Jim, everything is going just as we want it to out there. Now, why did you...
I tell you, I don't know.
I don't understand what's bothering you, Jim.
It's all too simple, too easy, too cut and dried. I can't listen to it anymore. I've had enough of all this talk, talk, talk. I can't stand people acting as if nothing had happened.
It's got to be cut and dried. It's a matter of law now. Customs, ritual, precedents, law. Emotions, conscience, morality, those are things apart now. The law alone determines events from here on in. What are you going to do?
Call Peg and Bobby, can you?
There isn't much more to go now, Jim. I think we've got it won. All you've got to do is just hang on. Don't spoil it now.
Oh, Jim.
Peg, it's good to have your arms around me. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Dad.
You want us to leave?
No, please stay. Bobby, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
You think I'm guilty?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. You're just not, that's all. I mean, it wasn't your fault.
What about you, Peg?
You know what I think?
Am I guilty?
No. No, you're not, Jim.
Did you see me with that man?
That's different.
Did you see me with him? I might have killed him, too. I'm guilty, Peg. I have no doubt now I'm guilty. You say I'm innocent because you love me, not because it's true. But you knew better that first time. You knew better when it first happened, didn't you?
Huh?
Didn't you, Peg? And what about you, Bobby? Why do you think I'm innocent? Really?
Because you're my father.
Well, that's not enough reason for me. It is for you, and it should be, because... absolute honesty that I'm innocent. I'm going back into court and tell the judge I'm guilty.
Oh, no,
Jim,
wait.
Now, don't try and stop me. So, whether it makes any sense to you or not, ride along with it for a while. Because I think later it will make sense to you. When you're closer to my age, closer to being whatever a man is when he's a man. I love you too, Peg. I love you both.
Jim, you're quite a guy.
You really think so?
You're doing something to me that I've never had happen before. I was winning the case, and I was pleased. Now I think I'm going to be proud to lose it.
You don't think I'm being a fool?
I think you're being a man. Let's go back inside. Your Honor, my client wishes a change of plea from not guilty to guilty.
Is this a final and considered decision on the defendant's part?
It is, Your Honor.
And you are aware of the possible consequences?
I am.
I respect your decision, as I respect you for making it.
Your Honor, my client wishes to make a statement at this time.
Well, this is a little bit irregular, but go ahead. I'd like to hear what you have to say.
Because I was taught how to kill. But is it right for me to plead not guilty? Just because it was all right to kill once, and because I can afford the lawyers and the experts to prove that it was? And what do we say about the death of a man? We say it doesn't really matter because he was a bully when he was alive. That's the epitaph we leave him. We say he isn't any loss. His own wife says it. Well, that isn't true because he fathered 6 children and he was a person, and that's enough reason for living in this world. The people who defend me say if there hadn't been a war and I hadn't been taught to kill, I would never have killed Frank Cook. But in a way, responsible? I think we are. I think I am. And that's why I don't want to.
Jury is dismissed. Bail is continued until sentencing, which I'll set for May the 16th. Court is adjourned.
What do you think will happen to us?
Hard to say. Could be a year in prison, maybe a suspended sentence. He's willing to accept it. What do you think, Frank?
I don't know. I'd guess a year. Well, Larry, I guess there's one case nobody won.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I wouldn't say that, Frank. I wouldn't say that at all.